Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Field in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. Joey Gallo, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. Kyle Gibson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the White Sox, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. The 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Adam Eaton digging in next as he'll take a look at ball 1. Career against Kyle Gibson, he has an even 10 hits in 30 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Row, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Now into the box, Eloy Jimenez. Early RBI spot for him here, and not a bad the job. Currently 9th in the American League in runs batted in.
Yeah, but we really can't be surprised by that, right? No doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Has a the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Career against Kyle Gibson comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Eaton over at second. Abreu on at first with 2 down. Now a changeup is bounced to second. There's Connor Falefa, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
0-2.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Here's Jimenez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner Falefa, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their head.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. swing, and he pops him up. Moncada onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. On to the second inning now for Marlington with no score. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the 1-1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. A ball that's carrying. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. 19th home run for him on the season. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit.
batting eighth, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A 1 pitch on its way. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
This is the bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate now, Adam Engel. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Culberson.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. First offering. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Here's Joey Gallo now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's just 1 for 13. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet. Well, now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The windup and the bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a hit. Running hard. He's digging for second.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 25 homers and 62 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
0-2 count and the pitch. Gallo leads off second with nobody out. The bouncer to the left side. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting 6.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Robert has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. But we just witnessed a really nice running grab in the outfield, worthy of another look with Show Track. Had to go a long way, 115 feet according to the data, and of course the route was top-notch as well. Nate Lowe digging in now as it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and the next to bat, the speed of Eaton.
Right fielder, number 12, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Giving chase is Dahl, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With 1 away, we show where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. One out here in the Chi Sox third. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First offering. high and deep to center field. Back goes to Shields. To the track. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now the 2-1.
Going to do it right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 2-2. Weak chopper to the left side. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. DeShields is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 1-0.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
The Rangers.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Sherton Apostle, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. Madrigal waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next, here is Jose Trevino, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Skied into very shallow right. Catch made here in shallow right, probably too shallow to advance. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Next to stand in is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Robert is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rangers leave 1. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Tim Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first spin for strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox fourth, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. First delivery to him. Gibson gets the sign. 1-0 on its way.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And the White Sox are out in front 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
David Dahl.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. Can it look easy?
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Chris Davis next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory, trying to avoid big strikeout the inning here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Rangers set down in order. They trail this one 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Luis Robert.
Luis Robert.
Here's the first pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Adam Engel, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter number 1.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Into the box now, Nick Madrigal. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Gibson's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. And that one yanked just foul. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Leading off for the
Good
Rangers,
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the
And now
shortstop,
here is Charlie Culberson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now the first pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently third best in the AL in that department. Next, it'll be Nate Lowe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Popped him up. Lucroy has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The bat, the third baseman, Shelton Apostle.
So stepping in is Sherton Apostle. First pitch of the AB on its way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So now into the box is Adam Eaton. He flew out in his last AB.
Adam.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now to the plate, here is Jose Abreu. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
This one's flared down the right field line. Kiner Falefa ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Next up is Eloy Jimenez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Gibson steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. And now, Jose Trevino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First delivery to him.
Offensive game plan needs to change. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Rounded softly down the line toward first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with 1 away, time for a check of our current division standings, and you can see these guys trail by 4 games in the division race entering play today. Next to hit, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way.
Pure ball, 1 strike.
The 0-1 on its way. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, a.k.a. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here and 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the AB now. The 0-1 pitch.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman,
Yoan Moncada will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, David Dahl.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
In now, Joey Gallo, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
The 0-1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He swings and grounds it to short. Anderson scoops it to first. It's a double play. The woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. It remains 1-0. DeMarcus Evans will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Gallo is there to put it away for out number 1. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Into the box, Adam Engel. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute